Okay.
Okay. So another busy week.
We're back.
We're back.
What was so busy this week?
Dealing
What have
with
you been doing?
dealing with the mud. Well, you have.
Yeah, that was
Been really, really nice to get rid of those big piles of dirt in the garden outside the house.
nice to get them out of the way. But the weather's been horrible and there's been snow, lots of snow, which then started to melt, along with lots of rain. So it's been extra wet and soggy.
Yeah, wet, soggy, muddy.
Yeah.
Bleh.
So I'm trying not to damage the ground too much with the tractor, but yeah, next year I think will be a lot of landscaping business that we'll be doing.
I think so too.
Which will be nice, because there were parts that were just completely non-grass and just rock stones.
Yeah, exactly. There's quite a few boulders that when you come down the driveway and park the car, you know, it's like boom, boom, boom. The kids go bumpy, bumpy in the car.
I've tried to fix some yesterday, actually.
Okay.
I put some more rocks that I've been sifting, stones, pebbles, whatever you call it, and putting them in a deeper one. So it's supposed to be a bit smoother drive, but with all this rain, a lot of the dirt, of course, being washed away, so you just left with pebbles.
Yeah.
So we have to see. But for now, it's starting to look a bit better, the driveway. It was horrendous not long ago.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's difficult. Because it's on a bit of a slope as well, so like at the top, I can feel the car, you know, slide a little bit.
Yeah, there it's really bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, we'll see how deep it goes this year. After next season, I can always start putting more grit in the grooves.
Yes.
Fill up.
Yep.
And yeah. But yeah, you know, that's apparently the life with the big thaw and the big freeze. Things just get really soft all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like the earth is, you know, you could get just sucked up by the earth all of a sudden, it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's, you know, busy on the homesteads, but you are about to burst.
Yeah.
Really?
Up until about week 33, I was like, yeah, you know, okay, this is fine.
And today's week 36?
Now it's week 36, and I'm like, oh, when's it going to be over? You know, it's difficult to get up. It's difficult to get in and out of the car.
Yeah.
It's difficult to sleep. I'm waking up every hour, tossing and turning. And let's see, what are the other main symptoms? Cramp in my legs I get every day.
You just got a good cramp there.
I had one just now, yeah. And my nose is always a little bit blocked.
Yeah, that's nice.
And yeah, what's the other thing? Yeah, blocked nose, cramp, and
coughing.
Yeah, heartburn.
Heartburn?
Yeah, I have heartburn when I'm trying to sleep. So yes, it's all very pleasant.
Nice. And the baby is breeched.
Yeah, not fully breeched, not completely upside down, but by week 36 he should be head down, and he's not. He's completely sideways.
Yeah.
Which is not ideal. So I'm scheduled to go in on Thursday for a version to turn him around.
Okay, that's what it's called.
That's what it's called. Yeah. Which, you know, on one hand I'm looking forward to it so that he's in position for a normal birth, but at the same time I'm aware that it's going to be very, very uncomfortable.
Yeah. So everybody keeps saying.
Yeah, I've been watching a few YouTube videos, and you know, in one way it's good to know what to expect, but on the other hand it's also a bit daunting to know what to expect.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, look, it is what it is, and at least the baby's fine. I'm fine. That's most important.
Yeah, the baby was doing good.
Yeah.
That's very important.
And like I said, he's only got to turn that much, you know, like quarter turn in theory, unless he's turned even more since, but he's not completely upside down. So.
No. And quite a few people have been saying to us as well that it can happen the last week that your baby still turns in the right place. So,
yeah.
And this version that you're going through on Thursday is also 50-50. They're not saying it's 100% success rate.
No.
That your baby will stay in place, or that, well, I don't know what the 50-50 was for.
Yeah, I don't know.
It will be put in place or stay in place.
Or
I don't
even
know.
can get him in place.
Because she said on the phone, the nurse called yesterday to make the appointment, and she said it was quite a quick procedure. The turning itself,
yes,
that was a quite quick thing. So it sounded like that wouldn't be such a difficult thing. Mm-hmm. So I would imagine then the 50-50 is about whether the baby stays in place or not.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, otherwise it's a C-section, and that really looks more of I don't think the whole process is less bad because you're being put on the narcotics and you're not having to go through the whole pushing thing.
The whole thing can take about 20 minutes.
But
and then
the recovering.
Then the recovery is more difficult.
No.
So that's not ideal. I really would much prefer to avoid having a cesarean if possible.
No.
But like if it has to be done, it has to be done.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, our toilet's downstairs, and I heard a story from one woman. It took her like a week and a half before she could go up and down the stairs by herself.
Yeah.
You know.
Can sleep here on the sofa.
I think I might have to if that happens.
Upstairs.
Yeah. So we'll see. Anything can happen. You know, you just can't prepare. You can't predict what's going to happen.
The good thing is that we can do it also in the hospital, which is only an hour and 15-minute drive away.
Yes.
So that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And we could book the girls in at preschool, so they'll be okay as well.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we still have to call our friends, actually.
Yeah, they're not aware that
this is all going down.
Yeah,
because if, as she said, which is rare happening, but if there's complications.
It could be that there's a complication. For example, if the cord is tangled around his neck, which we don't know because I've not had a proper ultrasound in a long time, or for whatever reason they have to do an emergency cesarean, then the kids have to be ready already.
So we're taking your bags with, and
I'll pack a bag for you. Still haven't done that yet.
Look,
but
again,
it's easy.
The good thing is that I can still drive up and down. So that is really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can still deal with the kids in case it doesn't work for them, or that is pretty nice about this whole process, you know.
Yeah.
I could sleep here with the girls and bring them back to school the next day.
Yeah.
Could even bring them in the weekend there if you have to stay longer or something. Whatever. So that is really nice. That's quite a relief.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Because there was a bit of a worry that maybe they were going to send us again to Umeå, 3 hours drive away.
Yeah, because our midwife said that normally they don't do this version before 36 weeks. 37 weeks, she said.
Yeah, before 37.
But that didn't seem to bother them, actually.
Depending on the experts that were available, I think that was it.
Yeah.
And so they were going to have a meeting, and then luckily enough in that meeting they could manage to find a day on Thursday where all these experts, professionals, whatever, are there at the same time, so they can all come together and be there in case. Be there for the version, the whole process, anesthetics and whatnot. I don't know what they're all going to give you, but they're going to drug you up. And then some kind of asthma medication.
The midwife said it's like asthma medication, which normally, of course, relaxes your lungs when you're having an asthma attack. Yeah. But in this case, it's used to relax the uterus so that it's looser to turn the baby around. So...
Yeah, it doesn't sound difficult, you would think, to turn a baby around.
But I
the
know
whole uncomfortable feeling that you're going to have.
Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, I remember when I was pregnant.
Because you would think the baby's turning all the time anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he's kicking all the time, but he seems to just stay in the same position.
Yeah, now he is.
For me, anyway.
Yeah.
Because of course, at this stage of the pregnancy, the baby's growing bigger, faster. You know, like every day he's getting a lot bigger. So that's also why they want to do it as soon as possible to do the version, so that it doesn't get too big, and there's less space, you know, as well to turn him around.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Exciting times.
Absolutely, we're so close.
My sister wrote on a message to me. I've been updating the family on the whole situation.
Okay.
So I mean, it's literally a few weeks away, and we're going to have another baby around here.
I'm very excited as well. I'm really excited to have this over, your pregnancy.
I don't complain that much, though, do I?
Not at all. No, not at all. No, but I mean, you're starting to really have, struggle with things, and you're more tired and need more naps. No, you're doing amazing. I mean, geez, again, this morning I wake up and the coffee is ready. I'm looking for clothes. It's drawers full of everything. The washings are done. You're doing absolutely incredible. And dealing with these girls as well at the same time, and in the evenings when I have to work sometimes behind the computer, get stuff done. So No, absolutely. You're doing absolutely incredible. But I definitely know that you would certainly want to be doing more things outside and helping out with heavy stuff, which you cannot do. I have to keep, asking some people for help right at the moment, which is good anyway, because the wood chip boiler that we managed to get out of the trailer, I don't think would have been a good thing for you to help with.
No.
wouldn't have had much. But then you have a third person that could help.
Yes.
Now it was just me and Marcel doing it. Who kindly came to help.
Yeah.
It was always nice to have a third pair of hands.
Yeah.
But you could film.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that is a useful part of it still. But I hate feeling like I can't help you. You know, it's a bit annoying.
Yeah,
you have to do everything by yourself.
Yeah. But I mean, you're still, like I said, you're doing loads. But then it's nice when we can do some of these things together and make a job that, it's quite difficult by myself. It just goes 4 times quicker with 2 people.
Yeah.
So look forward to that again.
Yeah.
But it will be
too.
well. It will also be fun to have a boy around and see how that goes and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can start doing the Airbnb and get on with the house. Getting all the stuff out of the house in Storuman and see if we can get that rented out.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
of course we can get it rented out, but how quickly?
To get it ready.
Yeah. Yeah, so very exciting indeed.
Yeah, a lot of fun times coming up ahead once things settle down.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But we still haven't decided on a name yet, though, really.
Yeah.
No, we change every few weeks.
Yeah.
And now I just don't know anymore.
I've stopped thinking about it, hoping that maybe something comes to me.
Yeah. And then you're like, that's it. I like that name. We're going to have that.
We didn't have that with Amber or Jasmine.
No, Yasmin, no.
But great names. Really happy with the names we chose for them.
Yeah, definitely.
But,
and they suit them.
Yeah, exactly.
And now Yasmin can say Yasmin.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Kind of.
Yamin. Yeah. Yamin.
The S is difficult for her to say at the moment. But she's saying Amber very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's becoming very good at names apparently. They say it's cool as well. Saying everybody's name.
Yeah. Stina.
Yeah.
She can say now.
Yeah, very good. Well, so that's the baby talk. There's nothing else you want to share about your baby?
No, I think that's really about it.
Yeah. Well, then on to my bone to pick with the Prime Minister of Sweden.
Here we go. Yeah, I hope he's listening.
Yeah, Ulf, if you're listening, you owe me money. Yeah, because on the news the other day you saw that Ukraine, Zelensky, what is he, Prime Minister, President, who knows, dictator, I don't know what you call him these days. He's come over and he's about to buy some fighter jets from Sweden. And I was like, wait a second, with whose money? Because we've been sending a ton of money to Ukraine with our tax money, of course, coming out of our pockets. And then with that money, he's coming back and he's going to buy those fighter jets. But I don't think that money is going to come back to our, there's going to be a tax deduction anytime soon. In fact, I saw that it's going straight into the pockets of Saab. That's nice. A defense contractor. I love how it's always called a defense contractor. It's never called an attack contractor, war contractor.
Yeah, even though that's what the planes are designed to do.
Yeah, kill.
Yeah, mid-air combat and all this thing.
Exactly. Now, I'm a bit disappointed about that. To see that that's how the money is being spent. Of course, I wanted to go to humanitarian aid. That would be great. I saw that very little, actually, of all the money that we're sending over, without our consent, by the way, because, of course, nobody's asked about this.
No, of course.
Very undemocratically, is going to humanitarian aid now. Since 2022, I think, Sweden has sent over 100 billion kroner. So that's more than 10 billion euros, I think they sent.
Billion.
10 billion euros
that's
have been sent over there.
That's a lot.
without anybody's request, you know. And if you question it, you're like, oh, you know, but you're a war denier, maybe. I don't know which you would be. Look, of course, I don't want there to be any war. So you go buying jets and fighter jets, then it's just going to prolong everything, and it just keeps on going.
Yes, that's not really helping the situation.
Nobody's talking about that. They keep saying we're going to negotiate peace treaties, but this is not. You're not negotiating anything by buying 100 to 150 fighter jets. Now, they have not signed the dotted line yet.
No, it was just a letter of intent.
Yeah, okay. That's what an LOI is. A LOI.
Yes.
So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, it just shows the Sweden government, of course. We're not talking about the people of Sweden. I don't think most people in Sweden want this. But
no, I mean, look at the state of the healthcare.
Can't even take care of your own people, but you know, you're sending billions over to another country that's not even a neighboring country, all for the sake of I don't know.
We're part of NATO now. Look, we're going to help you, or
that's it, or for the peace of the world. You know, I think if Russia is going to take off this take over a province of Ukraine, it's not going to go. I think we're going to take Sweden next.
No,
let's do Sweden next. And yeah, now it's all going. That's a bit what it seems to be now. I've been saying it before. It feels like an anti-money laundering thing going on with the huge amounts of money that are being sent to Ukraine. Yeah. This is just Sweden sending this. This is not a country with, 100 million people. It's a big country, but it's not a lot of people living here.
Yep.
And it's sending that much money. It's crazy how much money is being spent on this. And the money is going to who? To these defense contractors, big corporations. And this happened in the past before with Sweden. They had a huge scandal called the Bofors affair. Bofors was also a war. Let's call them a war company, and it was actually partially state-owned, and it was a huge affair. You don't say affair in English. You also say affair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like big deal, big happening.
Yeah, no, affair also means like it's a negative thing. It wasn't just a happening, it's something disgraceful that happened. Oh. Caroline, how do you say it?
Don't ask me.
Here we go.
Scandal.
Scandal, thank you. It was a huge scandal. It's not easy. Huge scandal in the past because of it was Sweden, Bofors, selling again the same fighter jets, Griper, that are going to be sold now to Ukraine, being sold to India. And actually these Indian officials at the time were being bribed to actually pay the money to the company here in Sweden. Whoa. So that the whole deal would happen. Okay. So it was a huge scandal. It was all money going, kind of... Yeah, well, actually, high-up officials being bribed to make it all happen. Wow. Huge scandal, never got... Nobody, I think, ever went to prison for it. And now the same thing is happening. Mm-hmm. Same thing with just a different country. And I think at the time, it was also quite shocking that because people were saying, well, what are we doing here? Selling these war machines to other countries, not helping really much with the peace of the world here. No. And also the neutrality of Sweden is being put into question, of course. I must say, I don't know whenever Sweden was a neutral country, because in the Second World War they also provided ball bearings to the Nazis. And again, not Sweden, it's the companies and the government of Sweden, yes, not the Swedish people. It's always the government that I'm talking about when I talk about these things, or companies. So, yeah, that's Second World War, Bofors, I think it was in the 80s. And then now we're... right now happening with Ukraine. Mm-hmm. It's pretty crazy.
And they did the same, because these are fourth generation fighter jets that they're producing now. They're trying to make 20 a year for Ukraine. And they also were purchased by Thailand when they had a conflict with Cambodia.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
So, Sweden is, well...
We should buy shares in Saab.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, that was one of my Swedish teachers was saying that, like, I want to look into these defense war companies.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
And I said I sent him a whole list of ones that he could invest in. Yeah, no, they are always doing well. It's quite a huge conflict of interest for a prime minister, I think, to go out and just help because it's coming straight out of our pockets, going to a company right here that nobody's asking to send money to.
Yeah,
I don't want money to go to
exactly.
Saab.
And like I say, it's not even going to have the effect of peace. You know, I mean, they know that they're not going to have peace, but there's not even a ceasefire.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know, that's the best you could expect, but
yeah,
it's just not going to happen that way.
No, exactly. Now Putin will have an excuse saying like, well, it's not looking like you want peace, so let's continue.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
how it keeps on going. Now, it's all, of course, a big game, and there was not meant to be any peace anytime soon, because this conflict's been going on forever now. And so if people really wanted to sort this out, it would have been sorted out already, you know.
Yeah, it's been 4 years, come on.
Trump coming in saying, oh, if it was up to me, it would have been finished. Well, you're there now, boy. Is it finished? No, still not. Still no peace. So, of course not. Well, anyway, enough about that. But I just wanted to say that I think that is quite amazing how the money can be just sent without your consent. And okay, it was actually never sent to Ukraine, I think. No, sorry, the money that I'm now talking about, that Ukraine is coming over to buy these jets, is actually not money that was already sent to Ukraine. This is going to be, again, extra money. So this will just be like a grant, a subsidy. I don't know, they're going to be subsidized for Ukraine. So it will just be written in whatever, the budget for the year, saying, okay, well, there you go. That's another expense. You know, never mind the healthcare system falling apart. Can barely deal with the healthcare system at the moment. But let's send a bunch of planes next door or to another country somewhere. What am I saying? Next door, hundreds of kilometers away.
Yeah, even worse. So that was that. You got that off your chest?
I got it off my chest.
Yeah.
Ulf, send me my money back.
Stop spending our money.
You SOB.
Ask me next time.
Yeah, exactly. So you just have to ask. It's as simple as that. Yeah. So, what's next? You had something else on the list you wanted to talk about?
Actually, no.
No, you haven't brought...
I didn't come prepared.
I do my homework for the week.
Look, I talked about the pregnancy.
Fair enough. Yeah, you're lucky that you're pregnant then. Yeah, I had this one in the bag with Ukraine. I thought I'd talk about it a lot smoother than I did, but I still have to learn how to talk about these things a little bit more calm, I think, to get the point across. And because in my head I'm starting to go, you know, and then this and then that and then oh my god, and and then you kind of lose your train of thought. It's
my problem is I also don't know enough about these situations. You know, I only just catch like snippets of things here and there.
Yeah.
And the other thing is you don't even know if what you are being told on the internet is true or not. You know, because that could also just be, you know, what they want you to think is going on. Like you were talking about the other day, AI making YouTube videos where it's supposed to be facts and a percentage of the facts are just not facts. They're just completely made up. Yeah. But then other sources then take those supposed facts and distribute them as facts. Yeah. So then before you know it, you just don't know what's a fact and actually what's just been made up.
Yeah, because AI trains itself then on the other things that it has created as fact. And then it will be used as facts from there on out. And then they will live on the internet as facts.
Yeah, and in this instance it was to do with...
brown dwarf stars?
Yeah.
Yeah, that they had found that 20%, you know, somebody had asked for it to create interesting facts about brown dwarf stars, and it had fact-checked as much as it could, and about 80% of it had been based on facts that you could find online, documents, Wikipedia, sources, and although Wikipedia is also questionable, but Wikipedia also has a lot of links normally in their story that you can then follow up on. And they had found that actually 20% was just made up.
Which is quite a lot.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of facts. A fifth is just nonsense.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's very difficult to believe. And yeah, it was very interesting thing what I was reading something from Chris McIntosh, and he was saying that in one of the newsletters, it was a more recent one, where he was saying that actually the World War III is already happening. Mm-hmm. However, it is way more, how do you say, it's not this blazing, guns and glory,
it's more
bombing
covert.
the crap. Exactly. It's there's a lot more going on online, internet, and that kind of war, psychological warfare being put on the people. And you're saying as well, quite normal for you to feel frustrated, but you don't know why. You think there's something wrong with you, but there's really nothing wrong with you. You're just being bombarded with all this crap every day, and negative psychological warfare in very many ways that you cannot imagine. Banks not doing what you want with your money, or saying that, well, you can only spend so much of your money, and if you spend more, we're going to charge you a huge fee. And it's like, but it's my money. Perhaps more and more difficult for people to buy houses because the house is going up so much, or whatever. Digital ID coming, all this pressure. It's lots of pressure. Sweden they're talking about taking away extra child allowance for if you have 4 children. You're something like, well, imagine you're having a 4th child at that moment.
Yeah, and then they're telling you have to go back to work.
Yeah. I think it will be good because it will push people to go back to work.
And get out of their beds in the morning.
Who are you saying that? That was crazy. It was a woman, I never caught her name. I would have loved to actually have looked into that a bit and seen how many kids she has, what her lifestyle is about.
Yeah.
It's said the things people come out with. But anyway, so it's coming from all sides. So it's quite normal for people to feel this, frustration. I've been feeling it quite a bit as well here and there, where I'm going like, why?
Yeah, and things are just much more difficult than they really need to be. You need to have a mobile phone for everything.
Yeah.
And your mobile phone doesn't always work properly, and then you need to update your apps, and then your phone runs out of memory. Then you need to get another phone, and then you need
very expensive phone,
a laptop, and and then and then we struggle, and we are not we are fairly clever people, and your mum, she's got no chance. She can't do these things by herself.
No, exactly.
I mean, how do other people manage to do all these things when it's so technically difficult?
Yeah, it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
No, they're really making it impossible. Yeah, that is another thing. All this technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's certainly going in this direction of, and that is, if you do go up and follow the money, the world is being run mostly by technocrats these days. Mm-hmm. You have these people like Peter Thiel and Elon Musk who are very happy, who are transhumanists, who want the humans to be, how do you say, combined with electronics, wired with AI. Basically transhumanism is you're going to be part robot, part human.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the easiest way to explain it, I think. And Peter Thiel has been definitely open about that. He thinks that we should die out as human beings. We should not be humans anymore. And live forever. It sounds so nice because you're going to live forever, and your body will kind of be dead, but your brain will still keep going, and you'll be in this kind of AI paradise or whatever you think. I don't think that's what life is about.
No.
I think that your soul, when you die, is supposed to go somewhere else, back to the source of where it came from, and realize that this life was just an experience, just a dream, and you wake up from that dream. Whereas if you're going to be stuck in it forever, you're stuck in a nightmare, trapped in the matrix. So that's, this whole technocrats running the world, well, you see it, like you say, it's everywhere, and you're going to get hooked more and more. And you can't do anything without a phone at some stage anymore.
Yeah.
We started in the beginning without this bank ID, what they have here in Sweden. But we lasted for a little while.
Yeah, but really not long.
Things got very difficult after a while. There's certainly things that you needed it.
Yeah, I mean, you need to submit your tax returns every year, and you need bank ID for that.
You can do it by paper.
Yeah, but then it's more...
It's possible.
Yeah, okay, it's possible.
There are certain services for the commune that you can only do by bank ID. We said, well, we don't have bank ID because we were trying to inscribe the kids into the preschool, or Amber.
Yes.
And then we actually had to go by the commune, and it was, okay, you don't have bank ID, and she had to find out where the paperwork was. It's very unusual for this to happen. It's like, just trying to inscribe our kid into preschool. Yeah, it can be done without a phone now. Or...
Yeah, and online banking, of course, to make transactions, you can do it with a token, but...
yeah. You still,
But that's another thing that they'll probably phase out like they did in Luxembourg. They don't have the tokens anymore.
No, exactly. Now you have to have your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. There you actually...
Yeah.
Or you go to the bank every time you want to do a transaction, which of course nobody's going to do. No. Yeah, quite difficult.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. So, I don't know. It's I know we keep yapping on about digital ID, but it certainly seems to be the last thing that's going to help these technocrats really take over and control us. Because all these leaders that we see around us, what are they? Are they really leaders that people want to follow? They say what you want to hear to get elected, and then they get elected, they do the opposite most of the time,
it's crazy
worse.
How they can get away with that, and there's no repercussions.
And so people don't want to follow them. People don't want to listen to them. They're just voting because for the sake of voting, because they don't want the other guy to be in power or something like that. But then, so the only way that they can, if they were a good leader, they didn't need to control the people. That's what I'm trying to say. If they were, because they're such terrible people, terrible liars, psychopaths, they need to have control over you. And this technological way is certainly the easiest way for them to do it. So.
Yep.
So yeah. But maybe we can end on a high note.
It's all doom and gloom, isn't it?
Oh my goodness.
Winter's coming. We've had some snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winter.
But not very much. I mean, we're like almost in November. Yeah. So we've been, in one way we've been quite lucky that we can still keep going with the getting the projects finished outside that we need to get done before winter.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's also, you would just want winter to come, proper winter, where it's just snowy outside. You can put the kids out with their onesies on.
Yeah.
And they're not getting muddy and wet.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Because it's extremely dirty in the house.
Yeah, it's difficult to keep it clean, traipsing it all in and out. Yeah.
I'm still stuck with Peter too and Elon Musk in my head.
Snap out of it. I tried to change the topic, but...
It's so difficult because there's still things I wanted to say. Like Peter Thiel, he's been going around doing speeches about the Antichrist. That's such a weird thing to do. Like, what's he going around? What does he know about the Antichrist that he's going to tell people about it? Doing these long, lectures about it.
Maybe you need to say who Peter Thiel is.
Peter Thiel was the guy who set up PayPal, got super famous with that, and now he runs Palantir. Who's the huge AI company that's being used by the military to.
Surveillance,
mainly for that is what people are saying. So quite an evil guy, and who was a transhumanist, like I was saying. He wants people to merge with AI, electronics, and Elon Musk the same. He says that is well known to be saying things like, AI is very dangerous for humanity, but then he's got a company, Neuralink, who literally puts chips in your brain so that you merge with AI.
Yeah.
They're testing that now in humans, actually, at the moment. That is after they have been testing it on monkeys, of which I think 30% died or more.
I didn't hear about that.
And so then they went like, Yeah, okay. Well, I think the technology is ready now to test on humans.
Unbelievable.
But you don't have 100% success rate, you muppets.
Oh, man.
It's insane. Okay, that's the last thing I wanted to say about the psychopaths this time, okay? So let's let them be, and if people want to know more about that, we can look into it maybe more. But there's plenty of information about these idiots online that you can look up and what they're doing to our society. But Elon Musk, by the way, they both set up PayPal. Elon Musk and him.
Okay.
They're probably still best mates. Yeah, so winter. Well, we put in these lovely orange sticks.
Yes.
However, we haven't done it everywhere yet.
No.
And we still have a few things, and I'm talking about sticks, things going in the ground before the ground freezes.
Yes.
That's why I'm talking about that.
Yeah, we need to put them on either side of the raspberry plants so that
I
we
wanted
don't...
them by the trees as well,
Yep.
fruit trees, so we can at least see when the thaw comes, or when it's, if we're really having a crazy amount of snow this year, then it can easily be over 2 meters.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All of a sudden. Then they will be under, and you don't know where they are. You don't want to go there. You can't go there with your snowmobile.
No.
In case you drive over one then. Because we do have to be in that direction maybe this winter to get the trees for wood chips and stuff from this forest over there.
Yeah.
I wanted to put one by the well as well.
Oh, yeah,
in case
that
there's
would
something
be
with the water.
a very good idea.
Yeah. Septic tank, we know where it is. I wanted to put one by the septic tank at the farm.
Oh, yes.
I haven't done that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because that'll disappear.
Yeah, there was none there.
No.
So we could barely find it with there being no snow. And it was really covered underneath brush when me and Nikki finally did find it.
Yeah.
No, it's a bit daunting with this frost coming, where you go like, oh, I still need to put in the ground. There's a sheep fence that we need to put up so that the sheep can come out a little bit. Like, they don't like the snow anyway.
Not so
but
much.
It's just so that they can move outside a little bit,
get
or
some natural light.
you can show them this is why you're not outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Now back in, everybody.
Yeah. Stretch their legs a wee bit.
Yeah, exactly.
So we do need to do that before proper winter comes.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's quite a few things still. But I think we also had to put hay, or at least a pile of wood chips or whatever around the
fruit trees. Yes, to prevent this. Was it frost burning? Or
I should have done that, because there is still that pile of branches and wood chips against the barn. And now I dug a ditch around it, so it's hard to get to.
Yeah.
I can get to it.
Yeah, we'll manage.
That takes some wheelbarrows.
Yeah.
Then it's hard to get the wheelbarrow over the trench.
Well, you can just stand with your feet on either side of the trench, dig it up.
No, I mean the main trench.
Yeah.
I can walk around the house.
Yeah, that's an option.
This trench. Oh, I'm about to put in this electric cable now. It's a
the
real
final
fun
thing.
Yeah, I think I overbought. It's very expensive, but at the same time, it's also safer to have a good.
Overbought? You mean that it was too
much.
thick?
Too thick. I mean, it's not too thick. That is the safety for such a long way to go, for a good, smooth current of electricity to go through it, and especially since we're going to be, and I think maybe that's why I actually did the right thing, because we're going to be using a lot more there than just, some electrical tools and stuff. There's freezers right now. There's going to be the wood chip boiler,
the heat
and
pump.
in the future, yeah, exactly. There's going to be the lights, of course, for the growing lights and all that.
Yes.
So there's a lot that's going to be running, and then if you're going to at the same time do some wood splitting or whatever machines you're going to be using, then you want good flow in electricity, and not.
It's better to have too much than not enough.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
what I would say.
Yeah.
And like you say, it will reduce maybe the resistance because it is such a long cable, and also because of the extremes in the temperatures.
Yeah.
I'm sure that affects the current in the cable as well.
Yeah, I think
Because it's not so low down, it's only going to be like 20 to 50 centimetres under the ground.
Yeah, exactly. It shouldn't affect it so much because I bought such a thick one.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
so that's a good thing.
yeah, it is a good thing. It was pricey, so let's hope I don't do anything with this one.
Yeah,
I
because
spend
for
another €1,000.
well, yeah, It was almost €1,000
€1,000,
for one cable.
for one bloody cable, or 50 meter. No, 55 you bought in the end.
We added a bit extra because it needed to go out the house, along the house, and then to the barn, and then into the barn, and then up. And
luckily enough, at the barn it's right by the door, so it's not far into the barn that it has to go. But I hope it's enough. I really do. I have a serious problem. And then I need to dig a new ditch diagonally straight across.
No more ditches, please.
It's such a mess.
You're banned from digging ditches after this one.
I'll be happy not to anymore. I just want to fix things next year, make things look nice.
Yeah, instead of making it a mess. Yeah.
At the same time, there's still going to be house extensions in the future that we want to make. And other buildings, so it's always going to be a mess here and there.
Yeah. That's homesteading life, really.
Yeah, it seems to be. Unless maybe, of course, one day you'll be done with it.
Eventually.
Not anytime soon.
No.
Yeah. So there we are. That's the projects we're at right now. There's still carrots, by the way, downstairs. You have to put something with.
Yeah.
Before they go off. Will be a shame. Right, I think that's enough for today, because I have a lot of things that I need to get on with. And
yes, we need to call our friends.
Stress me out.
Call our friends and let them know about Thursday.
That would be a nice thing to do.
Let's start with that then.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice pillow for what?
Yeah.
A Highland cow.
Yeah, Highland coo.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
that's
thanks
it.
everybody. We'll see you next week.
See you next time. Bye.